Okay, good afternoon. Today's November 1st, 2022, and the time is 5:03. The meeting of the KIPP Texas Executive Committee is now officially called to order. I am Gene Austin, Chairman of the KIPP Texas Board of Directors, and I am presiding in person over this meeting here in Austin, Texas. The meeting is being recorded. Joining me are members of the Executive Committee. Please respond when I state your name. Pepe Rivera.
Here.
Gretchen Miller.
Here.
I do not see Allison Thacker. Darla Whitaker.
Here.
Okay, for the record, a quorum is present. Joining us also are members of the KIPP Texas staff, Seba Ali, CEO, Vanessa Bari, Chief Operating Officer, Sun Han, Chief Finance Officer, CFO, is not attending, I see. Okay, and Cicely Taylor, Chief of Staff. Also joining us is Ellen Spalding, Legal Counsel for KIPP Texas.
And
First,
I don't believe that Vanessa's joining. She's on a plane.
okay. Got it. First order of business is approving the first order of business is approving the August Executive Committee meeting minute. And March, we have to approve too? Okay, March and August, sorry. Do I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
And a second?
Second.
Thank you. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Thank you very much. Now the time is 5:05 and we are going to adjourn to executive session pursuant to Texas Government Code 551.071, consultation with board attorney regarding all matters as authorized by law. Texas Government Code 551.074, deliberation regarding appointment, employment, evaluation, reassignment, duties, dismissal of employees, officers, including the Texas executive team and board members. And then finally, Texas Government Code 551.072, deliberate purchase, exchange, lease, or value of real property. We will return to the meeting link at the conclusion of this executive session. So we can turn off the video. And do we have back?
Hey, Gene, your camera.
We are back in open session and the time is 5:25.
All right. Well, go ahead.
Next up is review the agenda for the November 15th board meeting.
Great. Cicely, you want to share your screen again?
I will share my screen. Okay.
Okay. So last board meeting in September, as you recall, we did a look back and then a launch forward. So we looked back onto the results from the previous year, and then we said, and here's our strategy for this year, with the big goal of being an A-rated school system. So with that in mind, we created the November board meeting agenda with a focus on a couple things. One, we want to really take you through during our CEO report how we're doing against the things that we said were key to our strategy this year. So we'll give you a progress report on how we're doing against the big measures we're looking at. T2 looks at on a weekly basis that we think are indicators of our performance on our strategy and our goal to become an A-rated school system. We'll do a couple things on the academic side, an ELL program evaluation report, and a public hearing for a targeted improvement plan and a comprehensive school support and improvement plan. These are things that we do every year at this time. And so it's just it's a quick report, and it's just something that has to be done. It's done for any schools that were in IR. And we're doing this because although all of our schools are out of IR because they're not officially rated, we still have to go through this procedure for Esperanza. Do we have to do it for Un Mundo as well, Cicely?
No, it wasn't just that. It was also because of the scoring in one of the domains.
Okay.
So that's why Esperanza was tagged
Okay.
for that. So they need some additional supports required by the state.
Okay. And then after that, we're going to launch into a KIPP Forward, formerly known as KIPP Through College report. And so this will be our look back and then our look forward for our KIPP Forward data and performance for the year. So in September, we told you this was coming in November, and here it is. We have enough data now to bring to you. So that will be led by Jill, who's one of our deputy chiefs on the academic sides, as well as Anthony Salerno, who manages our KIPP Forward program. Then we'll do our finance report and just really give you all some information about our audit. Our audit was clean, thankfully, and so we'll share that with you. The finance committee will have already gone through it in detail. We'll do a quick development report. And then we're going to spend some time on our together with communities. This is the next growth plan, the next multi-year strategic plan, and talk you through some of the things that we're learning, thinking about, kind of working on in the process to just bring everyone along. The growth work group is already pretty far along in this process. So now we're bringing the rest of the board in. And then we'll go over our Texas safety audit findings. We have to do that. Not only we'll give you more detail in executive session, but go through the report findings in open session. And then we'll move to executive session, vote on the consent agenda, and close the meeting. Cicely, if you just hover over the consent agenda, if there are any items that you all want me to explain or that you may want to pull out of the executive session, that would be great to know.
So Ellen, what did we end up doing with the contract ratification thing? Did we pulled it from the last consent agenda, right?
Correct. Correct.
So it is still pending.
Correct. We haven't done anything with it.
Okay. I have
Hey, Cicely, will you fill in for me for a second? I just got to figure out what Osm needs. Thanks.
so scroll back up.
Mhm. Where would you like me to stop?
Yeah, okay. Does anyone have comments, questions?
When will the audit, is it the audit's been
Audit's done.
No, it's done.
circulated to the finance committee, right?
Yeah, it's a clean audit.
Mhm. I believe there's a finance work group meeting next week, but the audit was clean and he'll share that with the board. His son will share it.
Bless you.
Thank you. Okay. Good to go. And we will have a board dinner, I assume, on the 14th. Yeah,
Right after
Oh.
the workshop.
location TBD.
Mhm.
Okay, sounds good.
Cicely, let me know if I can be of help in that. And then sometimes just local arms and legs would be great. So I'll reach.
Yeah, I'll have Marie reach out. I know she's also working
It's
with
Marie.
Peter too. Mhm.
Perfect. Okay. I'll reach out to her then, so you're not surprised that I'm taking her time.
Okay, the time is now 5:32, and hearing no objection, the executive committee meeting is adjourned. Seba and Allison, could I